Hello and welcome to WordWise. I'm your host Kit, and today I'm doing something completely different. Today I'm going to share my recipe for verdict watch chicken. I first invented this while waiting on the verdict in one of Lori Daybell's trials. I no longer remember which one, but it's become kind of a tradition to make when I'm waiting for a jury to come back. So today, which is September 4th, 2025, in honor of Donna Adelson's trial, we are going to make my verdict watch chicken. And I'll be honest that I've gotten mixed reviews on this recipe. I love it. My father loves it. Gosha could barely swallow it. And my mom was scared to try it. So, frankly, the jury will probably be back before I actually finish making this video, but who cares? You can always watch it during the next one and make your own version of verdict watch chicken. Because frankly, the recipe is a little bit loose. Do I have any culinary training? No. Have I worked this recipe out to get it just right? No. Did I get my eyes dilated today at the eye doctor? Yes. So we'll see how this turns out. First things first, set your cheese out so that it has time to come to room temperature while everything else cooks. You'll want 1 to 3 slices depending on how cheesy you like your food. Now, this recipe was intended to be made with havarti because man do I love a good havarti. However, every single time I eat it, I get incredibly sick afterward. So I have reluctantly had to substitute. Today I'm using provolone, however muenster also works very well. Okay, so we're going to start by gently melting a tablespoon of butter. Yeah, this pan's probably a little too hot. Then drain 1 14-ounce can of artichoke hearts. Whoops. Sorry, that's my automatic. I have a motion detecting sink. Everyone hates it but me. 14 ounces of artichoke hearts. If you don't like artichoke hearts, this is probably not the recipe for you. Oh yeah. Excellent. Then add salt and pepper to taste, which in my case means a lot of salt and barely any pepper at all. Now go ahead and jack the temperature of your burner up to about whatever your halfway point is. And slice up about a pound of chicken in approximately 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch strips. This will serve 2 to 4 people depending on whether or not you make side dishes. You can also pour out 2/3 of a cup of your favorite white wine. Once your artichoke hearts are sizzling and a little soggy, add a 2nd tablespoon of butter and your white wine, and then your chicken. Bring that to a simmer and then cover it up. And we're just going to let it cook for a little while. While that's cooking, get yourself some Spanish Manzanilla olives. Drain them, you want about 1/2 cup. It's important that they be Manzanilla olives or some other type of tart, acidic olive. You really don't want the fruity, meaty ones, like the black olives. After 5 or 6 minutes, you can take the cover off the chicken, and we're just going to check it. 156. Beautiful. I always use a thermometer when I'm cooking meat now, because what I used to do was just cook the meat until I was absolutely certain nothing could be left alive upon it. And I was really overcooking things. So now I just use a meat thermometer and everything tastes much better. Now that the chicken is cooked through, go ahead and uncover it. Let the wine burn off and add your olives. Okay, so I just thought, that's weird. Why is there so much liquid in the pan? And that's when I remembered it was supposed to be 1/3 of a cup of wine instead of 2/3 of a cup of wine. So make that correction now before you start. All right, plate your food, make sure to get some of the olives, and then go ahead and lay your cheese over the hot dish. Now, I did suddenly decide that I would rather use muenster than provolone, so my cheese isn't really room temperature, but you're going to do it better than I am. Then just add your side dishes. I recommend steamed asparagus and rice pilaf. There you have it, folks. Verdict watch chicken. I hope it fills your hunger for food while you wait to fill your hunger for justice. See you next time. Bye.